You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. The other day, Sha'Carri Richardson finished dead last place after she made her brave and stunning and courageous comeback after her marijuana suspension that got her kicked out of the Tokyo Olympics. Well, we know that situation took on a life of its own. The woke leftist stepped out there and made it a political issue. Now, I gave her credit, frankly, for the fact that she stepped up, owned her baggage, and said, look, I did it. I broke the rules. I got to set out, yada, yada, yada. But then she went to make her triumphant comeback and finished dead last. Well, now we know over at ESPN and at FS1, you have your who's who of woke media pundits over there. And it seems now that it is frowned upon. It's out of bounds. It's not courageously brave and stunning to criticize people if they are a person of color. By the way, a term I absolutely hate. I think it's racist as hell. Okay? You cannot criticize a black woman according to ESPN pundits, because Emmanuel Acho over on Speak for Yourself with Marcellus Wiley. I love Marcellus Wiley because he will keep it real. He don't give a damn. And he did get involved in this. Emmanuel Acho stepped up and he criticized Sha'Carri Richardson and her poor performance. Well, if you're at ESPN, you can't have that. You cannot be criticizing black women. What happened to doing actual, true, integrity-having journalism, regardless of what person, color, or race you're talking about, creed, otherwise? Not in this day and time. This is from our dudes at Outkick, Bobby Burak. ESPN and FS1 host go to war, fight over coverage of black women after Emmanuel Acho criticizes Sha'Carri Richardson. There are a few topics over which the sports media pundits get outrageously emotional. I believe, Bobby, you're looking for the word triggered. Donald Trump, Tim Tebow, Colin Kaepernick, and of course, straight white guys. Now we can safely add Sha'Carri Richardson to the list. Richardson, a black woman who lost her spot on the U.S. Olympic team after testing positive for marijuana back in June, lost again over the weekend. This time she finished in last place in the 100 meters event. In response, Emmanuel Acho of FS1 tweeted, quote, "You can't call for attention, then hang up." That's pretty good, Emmanuel. That remark made Clinton Yates of ESPN triggered. And Yates then took to a personal shot at Acho. You do it every day. Look at this tag. Reading Rain Bro. Okay. Acho responded. Elaine Thompson is black. Shelly Ann is black. I have sang their praises from the mountaintops. I will continue to. Just because they're not your flavor of, quote, black doesn't mean they're not black. I'm not dissing black women. I'm checking unmerited arrogance. Thanks. Afraid to set out and miss their respective colleagues, Marcellus Wiley of FS1 and Ryan Clark. Oh, God. Man, I used to love Ryan Clark before the woke days. Man, he's fallen off a cliff. Of ESPN got involved. Doubling down on this hate for Sha'Carri, huh? Not sure what she did to you, but dang, I hope you bring her in for some of those uncomfortable ass conversations you have. Those folks seem to get a ton more grace from you. Just seems odd you go at this young sister so often. All right. This is crazy. Now, my boy Marcellus Wiley, who's not afraid to speak the truth, no matter who he's going to hurt, steps in with a public service announcement. When your people rather keep it race, we're not talking about a 100 meter race either. When your people rather keep it race than keep it real, you will end up in last place. Sha'Carri better learn fast that if she has friends like at Real Ryan Clark 25, she won't need enemies. Hashtag no yes men, no enablers. Hashtag message. That's Wiley telling you you are positively not getting a pass from him just because you are black. You're open to criticism regardless of your color, and that is what having some kind of media integrity actually looks like. This clip is just dripping with wet snitching. Felony charges of messing with the, quote, brother's money and defaming his character to the, quote, man. Guilty of, quote, tearing us down. Hashtag hypocrite. Receipts of a Race Baiter, Volume 1. I'm on vacation, so I got time this week, Ryan. Oh, and he talks about a clip right here talking about Dick LeBeau. We're not going into that. Oh, Ryan Clark fires back at Marcellus Wiley. You a real-life clown. To simply my tweet. All right. Emmanuel Acho to one race and short-sighted. Much deeper context, but when I see, and then look, he's gonna call people on the other side of the political aisle into this. People that like me that just want simple, honest truth out of media pundits. Here he goes. Much deeper context, but when I see the profile of those who truly support you, I realize you got what you want and who you want behind you. That ain't a love I'd dance for. Now, unless I'm going nuts, I'm pretty sure Ryan Clark just accused Marcellus Wiley, somebody who is not going to allow race to cloud his conversations when he's giving a sports opinion. I'm pretty sure Ryan Clark just accused Marcellus Wiley of shucking and jiving. I know I'm not dying here. I know I'm not lying. That ain't a love I'd dance for. Ryan Clark, you're kind of a despicable prick, aren't you? Yeah, you kind of seem like that. Clark and Wiley are grandstanding, trying to capitalize on social media clash that they didn't start. However, the larger issue is uncovered by the back and forth between Yates and Ocho runs deeper. Most media commentators like Yates do not tolerate criticism of black women. ESPN pundits and CNN hosts view even mild criticism of a black female individual as harsh criticism of all black women collectively. Well, of course, when you report based truly on the just on the basis of skin color, that's all you're going to think. That's all you're going to say. Most disregard context to focus on the fact that a black woman is receiving some form of negative coverage. Criticizing a woman who happens to be black skinned isn't allowed, so don't try it. Maria Taylor brought this case study to the forefront with her messy negotiations in ESPN this summer. Media members didn't see her as a toxic talent trying to extort money from her employers using race and leaks. Instead, they saw her as a black woman who was the victim because ESPN wouldn't pay her $8 million a year, which she was not worthy of. Sorry, Maria Taylor, and that ain't got nothing to do with your skin color. The fact is, nobody is tuning in to watch you specifically. Maybe Stephen A. Smith, although I don't tune in for him anymore. He's the only one that's got any real, actual cachet over there. Maybe some of them older folks like Mike Greenberg. Nothing else mattered but Taylor's skin color and gender. And from the media's perspective, Taylor's few detractors were evil, sexist, and racist. Oh, good Lord, we certainly heard it when we were covering it. Many also came to the defense of Simone Biles after she bowed out of teen competition at the Olympics. As much as the blue chip outlets say they are fighting for minorities, they hold people of color back by pressuring them to think alike. They have since targeted Ocho because he covers black athletes and white athletes in a similar manner. Deadspin has even published hit pieces on Ocho, a black man, for the supposed crime of occasionally criticizing other black people. Who else do we see that with all the time? Jason Whitlock. My God, there's all kinds of places to wrote hit pieces on Jason. There are a lot of gross unwritten rules in the coverage of black athletes, notably that black pundits and black athletes should be on the same team, and if it violates this clause, they are a threat, as Clinton Yates helpfully reminded us. Good grief. So we got a full-on war over there. Well, there was a lot to unpack there. However, we see it all the time. Mainly from ESPN, okay? But FS1 they've got their offenders as well. Shannon Sharp being look, Shannon Sharp would be perfect for ESPN. Maybe he should go put in an application. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy to see this, that because you are the same color of an athlete as a media figure, you're supposed to automatically have the back of said athlete, strictly based on color. No objectiveness needed whatsoever. Let's just go ahead and co-sign their behavior and whatever they're doing, and have no objectiveness, no truthfulness at all. And that's the other thing. That's the problem with this, is you begin getting lied to by the members of the media. The media is the real virus. We've seen that. I will say this. I commend Marcellus Wiley for jumping in here and just calling it like it is. He just come right out and said, you race baiters, etc., etc. God, man, that dude always keeps it real. Tell me what you think. Nobody is above criticism. Nobody. Okay? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.